78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community. For those who don't know, now you know. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. So, brother sent me a interesting question. He wanted to know my thoughts on what would happen, what should Errol Spence do if he loses to Terence Crawford again? Should he retire? Well, I'll say this. I'm a huge Errol Spence fan. If Errol Spence, it depends on how he loses. You know what I'm saying? If he loses the same way to Terence Crawford, then in my opinion, Terence Crawford is just better than Errol Spence. Skill wise, it's just better. That could be the truth. The truth right now. That could be the truth. It's just you know, Errol Spence deserves another chance. He deserves an opportunity. You don't be champion that long and not get an opportunity to run it back. So if he loses again in the same fashion at 154, then I think it's an option. I think it's an option for Errol Spence to look at, you know what I mean? But what I would prefer is for Errol to fight a different fighter, okay? I would prefer Errol to fight a different fighter. If he loses to Crawford again at 154, I would prefer Errol fight a different fighter and retire that way. Because, see, if he can still whoop other dudes and just can't whoop Crawford, then that's not worthy of retiring, you know what I'm saying? He can still grab him a couple more paydays, you know what I'm saying, and ride off into the sunset. You know what I mean? Because if he can still beat other guys at 154, but just can't beat Terence Crawford, that's not worthy of retirement. Boxing fans tend to do that a lot, you know what I mean? Especially the black fighters. Boxing fans, as soon as a dude take a L, 1 or 2 L, but he need to sit down somewhere, man. Man, don't nobody want to see him no more, man. Man, this is ridiculous, man. I mean, they were doing that to Sean Porter. I mean, man, after Keith Thurman lost to Pacquiao, I remember people talking about Keith Thurman need to retire. Bro, I mean, that's just what people do, bro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They did it to Deontay Wilder. They did it to AJ. So, you know, it is what it is, bro. I think personally, Errol Spence will be fine. I don't believe the rumors of some type of neurological damage or something like that he's supposed to be going through. I don't believe that. I think first they say he had some, you could tell because he had his speech pattern had changed. Well, his mouth got rearranged from a car accident, and he had to get implants and stuff put in, partials or whatever you call them. He had to get that stuff put in, so his teeth wasn't settled in. His mouthpiece wasn't settled in. There's a lot of stuff, man, why his speech pattern changed. Now, if you're talking about, what's the other lie they came up with, other excuse? You know, I don't know, man. It's just a bunch of nonsense. At the end of the day, people want Errol Spence. You know, it's a lot of bitter fans out here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of bitter fans that was riding with Terence Crawford. And my thing is this, bro. If you like Crawford, cool, but ride with him. What is, like, it ain't nobody. It's not the fault of Errol Spence or Errol Spence fans that you dudes cowered. You cowered in the face of Errol Spence fans. Errol Spence fans talk a little greasy. Crawford fans run, hide under a rock somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, Crawford win the fight. You come up from underneath the rock and start talking greasy. Like, what is it? And holding a grudge like some scoring chick. Like, oh man, yeah, the Spence fans, they was doing this and they was doing that. Okay, we get it. Celebrate. I'll give you a week to talk all the trash you want to talk for that week. Good. Celebrate, talk that trash, but now we gotta get back to some boxing. You can't keep holding this grudge, man. You know what I'm saying? It's childish. Not only is it childish, it's you know what I'm saying? It's broad-like. You know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford could very well just be better than Errol Spence, and that's a possibility. And if it is, salute to Terence Crawford. Cool. But I'm not finna be coming on here every time Every time I talk about Crawford and Spence, I gotta give a disclaimer. Hey man, I really like Bud. I respect Bud. Man, anybody finna be doing that every time, bro? No. I ain't got to explain my history with Terence Crawford or explain that I'm not a hater. I ain't got to do it, and I refuse to do it in every video. Y'all dudes better grow up. And if you wasn't over here talking greasy and back in Terence Crawford before the fight, then don't come over here after the fight talking. It's easy to be a Monday morning quarterback. I mean, it's easy to come over here. Oh, I've been telling people. Man, where? Show me the videos where you've been telling people. You know what I'm saying? Dudes always, get up out of here with these lies, man. Nobody got time for that. I like both of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bigger fan of Errol Spence, but I like both guys. Just like Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney. I'm a bigger fan of Devin Haney. I'm riding with Dev no matter what. But I love Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, Shakur Stevenson, get him out of here. Can't stand him. Don't want nothing to do with him. Can't stand to look at him. I hate his dimples. You dig? No, I'm just playing. But no, I can't stand Shakur though. But I ain't no hater. But the Charlo brothers. Don't like neither one of them. You see what I'm saying? Gennady Golovkin. Can't stand him. Get him out of here. Canelo, don't care for him. Not a hater of him, just don't care for him. You know what I'm saying? Too many shenanigans. So on and so forth, bro. Nobody got a lot of you dudes. So I'm back in Errol Spence. I'm rooting for him to come back and defeat Terence Crawford, hopefully. And if he does it, he had a great career. You know what I mean? Crawford can ride off Crawford can continue on to attempt to get, undisputed at 154 and 160 if that's what he wanted to go for, and I'm gonna support him in that mission if Crawford wants to do that. You know what I'm saying? And Errol Spence, if he loses to Crawford, hey, I'd like to see him fight somebody else. Just fight somebody else, move on. Can't whoop this dude. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's a more competitive fight than it was the first time, if it's a close fight, I might want to see it a third time. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. Shout out to Zurdo Ramirez. Zurdo looked great with Malik Scott. Shout out to Coach Malik Scott, trainer Deontay Wilder, and now trainer of Gilberto Ramirez. Moved up to cruiserweight and looked great. You know what I'm saying? Out there moving around, fighting with rhythm. You know what this remind me of? Gilberto Ramirez being with Malik Scott remind me of Rocky 3. Remember when Rocky got whooped by Clubber Lang and he had to go train with Apollo? And remember Rocky came out there, boy, he was on his toes, he was swift, he was moving. That was Zurdo with Malik. He looked phenomenal. Shout out to Coach Malik Scott. You know what I'm saying? I think Zurdo can take over cruiserweight. He can take over cruiserweight. Ain't nobody gonna stop him. Can't nobody stop him at cruiserweight. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody stop him. I think he gonna do phenomenal. And with Malik Scott, Malik Scott has a great ability to teach his style and get people to buy into his style. Okay, it's fluid. You know what I'm saying? It's smooth. It don't seem like it's a lot of effort that goes into that style. It becomes like second nature to the guys. You know what to do. You can move. You don't need a lot of instructions. You know what I'm saying? I like the fluidness of Zurdo's movement up in there. But other than that, shout out once again to Malik Scott. Y'all smash the like button. Put them likes all the way up. Share the video. All that good stuff. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. And we up out of here. Deuces.